Hey people, welcome to another edition of Let's Talk About It. I'm Short Trini, and on today's episode, we're going to talk about vaccines, especially during a pandemic the size of the coronavirus. So without any further ado, let's talk about it. Hey people, welcome to another edition of Let's Talk About It. Today's episode is going to be about vaccines, especially in the age of the coronavirus pandemic. Now, vaccines at one time were considered the greatest achievement of the 20th century by experts, medical experts, as well as health experts. They considered them the greatest achievement of the 20th century. However, opposition to vaccines have become a major topic for discussion. Concerned parents are concerned about the side effects of these vaccines, mumps, measles, things like that, polio, things like that, that are administered to their kids. They're worried about certain side effects like autism and other learning disabilities. So they're opposed to it. My question to you guys is this: how do you feel about them, especially in the age of the corona pandemic? Right now, as early as 2 days ago, Dr. Fauci said that there would be a vaccine for the coronavirus by the end of the year, if not by the middle of next year. And that's done through a process of fast tracking. Now, what fast tracking basically is, if there is a virus today, experts are going to get together, get funding, and come up with a vaccine to deal with a so-called virus quicker than normal, because it takes between a year to 3 years to come up with a vaccine, a proper vaccine for for certain diseases. My question to you guys is, if a vaccine for the coronavirus was available, let's say by February, would you take it? Why? Why not? Let me know. Me personally, I have a very interesting situation. I have a mother, an elderly parent, who, thank God, is safe right now. She hasn't come down, she hasn't been exposed, I should say, to the virus. But I'm wondering, whether or not it would be a good idea for her to take the vaccine. Me personally, I wouldn't take the first batch. I wouldn't. Because just like, when you buy software for your phone, or you get an update for your phone, they still have bugs in it. I kind of think there'll still be bugs in that vaccine, the first batch anyway. What do you guys think? By the way, I found something very, very interesting when I was researching this. Refusing to take vaccines isn't a new thing. It started in the 1800s with the smallpox vaccines. And the reason why the smallpox vaccine started being administered in large numbers. So what the government did was make it mandatory that people who had the smallpox vaccine get it. Otherwise, they couldn't go to school, they couldn't go to work. That's how they got around all of the kickback, the feedback of those who didn't want to take it. So they made it illegal for someone who refused to take the vaccine. But my question again to you is this: if they come up with a vaccine for the coronavirus, would you take it? Why? Why not? You can even tell me if you've taken other vaccines for the same reason. Some have even said that some vaccines cause autism, and the jury's still out on that. I have a goddaughter who has autism, and I believe she's had all her shots. But the funny thing is, her autism, her learning disabilities, was caused by a bacterial infection stemming from her getting strep throat when she was a baby. So, but anyhow, let me know what you guys think. Will you get the corona vaccine when it's available? Whether it's available at the end of the year or sometime next year. Let's talk about it. Until next time, peace.